On today's video, we're going to be talking all about lawn sprinklers. Which one's the best for you? Let's have a look. Today we're looking at a number of different lawn sprinklers from a whole different range of pricing as well, from your cheap sprinklers to your more expensive premium sprinklers. Are the more expensive ones worth the price? Let's have a look. So first off, we have our standard dome sprinkler. You can get these for $5 from Bunnings in Australia. These are great for just a cheap, economical way to have your lawn watered. Cons of these is you have to move them around often, but pro is they're cheap and they do the job. Another con is that there's no customization of the spray. So they generally just spray in a circle and you have to constantly adjust them to make them water your whole lawn. Typically they don't throw as far as some of the other sprinklers as well. Pretty basic, get the job done for $5. Next up we have the Impact sprinkler. Now this one is another cheap one. You get them in all different brands, different makes and models. This one's made out of plastic and metal. These are great for watering your lawn, particularly for larger areas. They can also be a cost-effective way to water your lawn. You can adjust the range at which it waters the lawn on these. If there's a certain area that you want to keep dry, then you can adjust them so that it only waters the range of rotation that you set it to. Much like the dome sprinklers, the cons of these sprinklers is sometimes they break. Also, they require a fair bit of pressure to use. If you have low pressure, then these will not work properly, as you can see from the video. Additionally, they can also jam up a little bit if they ever get sand or anything in them, so another thing to keep an eye on. Much like the dome sprinkler as well, they aren't as customizable as some of the other sprinklers, so if you have a specific area that you want to water, these are more for just throwing water over a bit more of a further range than the dome sprinklers, but slightly more customization on the watering than the dome sprinkler. Next up we have Eden's turbo oscillating sprinkler. Now this sprinkler is more of a premium sprinkler. It has a superior coverage of watering your lawn. It waters lawns up to 462 square meters or 4,973 square foot. These sprinklers can also be customized to set the range at which it waters your lawn. It has a number of different things that you can set and customize to make sure your lawn gets watered exactly where it needs to. This also minimizes overspray, saving you water and also preventing things from getting wet, especially if you have bore water, as it can stain. And this particular sprinkler has 20 clog resistant nozzles that deliver consistent watering for lawns, also your gardens and things like that as well. It has easy to use sliding tab range controls, which make coverage adjustments simple. It has 3 nozzle switches which you can turn on and off for easy width control of how much you want it to spray. There's also a water flow control knob on the actual sprinkler itself, which helps regulate the water pressure to adjust the overall watering area. So it's another handy feature that this Eden sprinkler delivers. It has a quick connect starter kit, which apparently is good for the US, for US hoses and fittings, but unfortunately for Australian hose fittings, it doesn't work. So it would be handy to have an international version perhaps, which can be used for just quickly connecting to a hose and being able to use it. So unfortunately I wasn't able to put these things to the test, but it does seem like a handy feature to prevent the hose fittings from coming off mid-use, particularly when you have high pressure watering hoses. Next up, we have the 4-way adjustable mini oscillating sprinkler with a metal base. The metal base is actually quite good because it has a good weight to it. This base will help it remain stable, particularly when you're watering your lawn with higher water pressure. Being a premium product, it comes with 20 clog-resistant nozzles. This sprinkler has a range of 394 square meters in watering or 4,250 square foot. So again, a little bit less than the oscillating, but it has a large range of watering. Much like the other Eden oscillating sprinkler, it has a lot of customization for the watering as well on this one. It has the flexible 4-way adjustment of the width, the length, the water flow, and the 360-degree angle. Much like the impact sprinklers, you can adjust angles at which you want it to water. This allows you to effectively water narrow areas between buildings, sidewalks, driveways, or large areas such as lawns, gardens, or other greenery. So another handy feature of having a premium product. It's also impact resistant and rust proof, providing greater stability and durability of the product over a long period of time. The next sprinkler we're looking at is the multi-pattern sprinkler on the tripod plus a misting system. Again, this one's made by Eden. The thing that I like about this sprinkler is it has 5 spray patterns. You can set it from fan to flat to mist to large, or the multi-spray patterns. So it's good for having a specific way that you want to water. You can have a full or part circle coverage between 5 and 360 degrees of watering. The mist function is good for cooling down small areas. The watering diameter of this sprinkler can water 24 meters as well. So again, pretty good coverage on your lawn or garden. The tripod itself is made of plastic and aluminium. Seems pretty sturdy and a quality product. The thing that I like about the tripods is if you tend to leave a sprinkler in one spot for a long period of time, a tripod you can actually just leave for a long time. It won't leave dead spots on your grass like one with a larger base like the oscillating sprinkler or some of the other sprinklers that are out there. So if you tend to just leave your sprinkler in one place, this one might be a good sprinkler for you. You can also set how far you want it to throw, spraying more higher or lower depending on your needs. As with all Eden sprinklers, again, you have a lot of customizing options. You can turn down the volume of the amount of water, the pressure of the water on the actual sprinkler itself. A lot of things that you can customize so that when you're watering, you water exactly where you want to water. First time using Eden products, and from my first impressions, they do make a really good sprinkler. All their products are really durable, they have a good weight to them, a premium feel compared to some of the other products I've used in the past, and all their sprinklers seem to do exactly as they're designed to do. Water your lawn, have a lot of things that you can adjust and customize so that you can water exactly where you want it to water. And for this reason, if you have a specific need or a specific area that you need to water, then one of these things might be good for you. If you want to just have random watering where you don't mind moving your sprinklers around often or perhaps getting some overspray, then maybe going a cheaper option is more better for you. Really, sometimes it's all down to personal preference. There's always going to be some sort of a pro and some sort of a con, no matter what sprinkler you get. I left some links in the description if you want to go check out some of Eden's products. Full disclosure is that Eden sent me these products to just give my honest thoughts on them, but I was not paid or sponsored to do this video. Hope you enjoyed today's video, and if you did, leave us a like, and as always, subscribe to the channel for more videos all about lawn care. My name's Hayden, and I shall catch you in the next one.